Let me just take a second to talk to the men real quick because I've been talking to these women and it's just going in one ear and out the other. So maybe I have better luck talking to these men.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Nakla Wiz here, back with another reaction video for y'all today. If it's your first time here, please like and share, and also to hit the subscribe button. That way, you can help me reach my goal at the end of the year. Also to hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I drop a new one, and it also helps the algorithm and brings me to a broader and wider audience. All right. Anyway, on today's video, I got a woman here, making an alert out to some of you simps. This video is for you simps, and she's describing these monstrosities that are out there, that are females, that you simps have created. Let's get to it.
Let me just take a second to talk to the men real quick because I've been talking to these women and it's just going in one ear and out the other. So maybe I have better luck talking to these men for a second. So I've been trying to explain to women how they have unrealistic expectations of men and what they should get. And I'm not saying that, women, there's something wrong with women wanting a certain kind of man. I'm not saying that at all. But I think men that you may have created these monsters that you don't like. And I say that because a lot of you men have, and I love y'all, this ain't a dig at men at all, but I like to get to the root of problems so that they can be resolved. But a lot of you men are creating these monsters by being willing to do anything and everything almost to get sex from these women. And these be the exact type of women that y'all should completely ignore. And I understand for a lot of men it's just sex. They don't really see it as, anything of any significance. But the fact is that women in modern society are so severely narcissistic and just like literally crave attention to the point where it's like crack for them.
All right, let's pause it right here real quick. This is these thirsty dudes, okay? Especially these dudes that really support these OnlyFans bras that are out there just, throwing their body, and then they thinking that they're a high, they're a high value woman because they're getting naked on the net. So, anybody can see their goods. You men need to stop feeding these broads. If y'all finally get some cojones, y'all get some testicles about y'all, and stop supporting these OnlyFans, beasts. And this would help a lot. Okay? Stop being thirsty. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen it since they had you. There's so many women out here, it's ridiculous, but yet y'all keep supporting these women, go-go clubs and OnlyFans, and anytime you see a fine woman, you like a puppy, just breathing hard after her. Stop doing that. Have some self-respect. Have some dignity about yourself. Walk straight and tall. She might have more respect for you that way. But you simps are the main reason why we're in this hellhole that we're in now, other than the brute beasts themselves too. It's y'all too. It's y'all too.
So when you give attention to the wrong kind of women, you are feeding dopamine into their brain. They are getting a rush from the attention that you give because they're so narcissistic and vain. It's like you're feeding this energy. So men, I urge you, talking to these women ain't gonna work. They got to learn for themselves. They have to be humbled. And the way that you humble them, men, is by leaving them alone.
But let's be real, fellas. Are y'all really gonna, you hear this from a woman's mouth. Are y'all really not gonna adhere to what she's saying? I know some of y'all are so wet behind the ears, y'all gonna just neglect what she said and keep sweating these broads. I'm telling you, you gotta, a little child, when you first meet a little child, whether, your nephew or whatever, niece or whatever, they're scared of you because they're not used to you. I'm talking about like a toddler, like a 2-year-old or whatever. They're afraid of you, but they hang around long enough around you, another hour or two. Next thing you know, they start inching closer and closer into you. You keep ignoring them, just ignoring them. Next thing they're gonna be all in your face, touching your face. Look at me, I'm here. Okay, now you got them. Now you get to hug them and, embrace them because, that's what you wanted to do with them in the first place, but they didn't know you. That's how you gotta treat some of these broads out there, man. Ignore these broads. They'll have more respect for y'all. Y'all can't, all these chicks, they're getting so many dudes holler at them. Their ego is so blown, it's ridiculous. Cut them loose. Just shut yourself down from these broads, bruh. And you'll see, it'll be the other way around. They'll be chasing you, not the other way around. Not you being all thirsty after them every freaking minute. Get off that, man, you thirsty bums.
And I know that's the reason, that, guys are going to get passports and finding women overseas. That's part of the reason. But if you're choosing to stay here, if you're a man that chooses to date women in the U.S. or have casual sex partners or F-buddies, I would highly urge you guys, if you don't see her as a possible future wife, leave her alone. If you don't even think you want to be married, leave them alone. Because you're feeding an illness, you're feeding an addiction, and they don't know what to do with themselves. Stop giving them money. Stop liking their pictures on Instagram. Stop inboxing them unless you see a future with these women, because you're creating monsters that feel entitled and feel like the world should fall at their feet and worship them, or you're no good.
And you're gonna be all alone looking at your stupid tail in the mirror saying, damn, she got me. This is a rush for these chicks. It's a rush. Like she said, you're feeding the dopamine in their brain. It's the honeymoon phase, blah, blah. And then as soon as she's gotten enough of you, she's gonna flip the script with you and pick up another one that's gonna give her that rush again. You're a tool to her. Especially these women in America, bruh, these non-traditional, non-feminine women, and y'all thirsty after them. That's just ridiculous, man. Get some pride about yourself, man. Get your self-respect back. Earn that. Take it back from them, man, because they done got you in their back pocket. You're in their back pocket, and they telling you about that, and there's nothing you can do. All you can do is walk away with your head down. Because at the end of the day, when you see another one, you're going to go do the same thing over again like a dumb idiot. You want your respect back, or you want your self-respect back? Stop doing that stupidity. Shut it down. Again, she told y'all exactly what to do, but most of y'all not going to do it because y'all that thirsty and y'all that desperate. Y'all sick and stupid. Anyway, I'm done with this video. Like, share, subscribe. Comment down below. Leave your thoughts down below. I want to know what you think about this video. Also, hit the notification bell. That way, when I drop a new one, you'll be notified, all right? I'm Knock Louise. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.